Ladies, life is not a series of gifts handed to you on a silver platter. It's a field to be tilled, a mountain to be climbed, and a force to be reckoned with. If you're waiting for the world to validate your dreams or hand you a roadmap to your goals, stop waiting. Let me make this clear: you are the one responsible for your journey. The sooner you embrace that truth, the sooner you begin the ascent to success. Understand this: chaos is ever present. Life will throw you curveballs, often when you least expect them. Do not fear chaos. Instead, face it head on and impose your own order upon it. Create systems that work for you, structures that support your ambitions, and strategies that push you forward. This isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving amid the inevitable storms. Taking responsibility for your path is the cornerstone of personal success and growth. It is a concept that transcends circumstances, backgrounds, or external forces, placing the power of change squarely in your hands. Responsibility is not merely a burden, it is an opportunity. The moment you accept full accountability for your actions, choices, and direction in life, you position yourself as the architect of your destiny. Life is undeniably complex and often unfair. Challenges arise that are beyond your control: economic downturns, personal losses, societal biases, and unforeseen calamities. However, while you cannot dictate the hand you are dealt, you have complete control over how you play it. Waiting for external forces to change, for someone else to solve your problems, or for circumstances to align perfectly is a recipe for stagnation. No one is coming to rescue you, and while that realization may initially feel daunting, it is also profoundly liberating. Once you understand that you alone have the power to improve your situation, you can begin to act with purpose. Responsibility requires a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. Many avoid this step because it can be painful to acknowledge their role in their own struggles. It's far easier to assign blame, whether to others, to bad luck, or to systemic issues, than to look inward and ask, what could I have done differently? But blaming others offers no solutions. It only cedes your power to external forces, leaving you feeling helpless. Taking responsibility means facing the mirror honestly and asking hard questions. What actions led to this result? What patterns have I allowed to persist? How can I change to ensure a different outcome in the future? This mindset does not equate to self-criticism or shame. Instead, it is an act of self-empowerment. Responsibility is not about dwelling on past mistakes, but about learning from them. Every failure, every setback, every obstacle contains a lesson if you are willing to see it. Viewing your life through the lens of responsibility transforms challenges into opportunities for growth. It shifts your focus from what has happened to what can be done next. This forward momentum is the essence of progress. A crucial aspect of taking responsibility is understanding the importance of discipline. Success rarely, if ever, comes from sporadic bursts of effort or fleeting inspiration. It is built on consistent, deliberate actions that align with your goals. And discipline is the mechanism by which you assert control over your environment and choices. It is saying no to distractions, resisting the lure of instant gratification, and showing up every day even when motivation wanes. Discipline is not glamorous, but it is transformative. It is the bridge between intention and achievement. Another dimension of responsibility is the courage to make decisions and stand by them. Indecision is a thief of opportunity. While it is natural to fear making the wrong choice, remember that inaction is often the greater risk. When you take responsibility for your decisions, you also take ownership of their outcomes, whether they lead to success or teach valuable lessons. This active engagement with your life fosters resilience and builds confidence. Over time, you learn to trust yourself, not because you always succeed, but because you have proven that you can adapt, learn, and keep moving forward. Responsibility also requires boundaries. When you take control of your life, you must guard it fiercely against distractions, toxic influences, and unnecessary obligations. It is not your job to please everyone or to take on burdens that are not yours to bear. True responsibility means prioritizing your goals and values, even if it requires difficult conversations or temporary discomfort. By protecting your time, energy, and focus, you create the space necessary for meaningful progress. Taking responsibility is not a one-time decision, but a daily practice. It requires vigilance, self-awareness, and an ongoing commitment to improvement. There will be days when it feels easier to slip into old habits of blame or complacency, but those are the moments when responsibility matters most. Each time you choose to take ownership of your life, you reinforce your ability to create change. This accumulation of small, consistent choices lays the foundation for a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. By embracing responsibility, you declare to yourself and the world that you are not a passive participant in your story. You are the writer, the director, and the protagonist. The challenges you face may be daunting, but within you lies the power to rise above them. Success begins with the decision to take control, and that decision is yours to make. The world is inherently chaotic. It is filled with unpredictability, challenges, and complexities that often feel overwhelming. Life doesn't come with a guidebook, and much of what we encounter is beyond our control. However, this chaos is not an excuse for despair or passivity. Instead, it is an invitation to take action and impose your own order upon it. Embracing the chaos and creating order is not only a strategy for survival, but a path to growth, success, and fulfillment. To begin, it's important to understand that chaos is not your enemy. While it may feel destabilizing or even threatening, chaos is also the source of potential and opportunity. It's the blank slate upon which you can build something meaningful. In the midst of confusion, there are gaps waiting to be filled with purpose and direction, but this requires a shift in perspective. Instead of fearing chaos, you must learn to see it as a challenge to be met with courage and creativity. Chaos, when approached with the right mindset, becomes a catalyst for transformation. Creating order from chaos starts with recognizing the areas of your life that feel out of control. This requires an honest and thorough assessment. What aspects of your environment, relationships, or responsibilities are disorganized or overwhelming? What habits or routines are contributing to a sense of disorder? Identifying these elements is not about judgment or blame, but about clarity. Without a clear understanding of the problem, you cannot begin to craft a solution. This process of self-examination is uncomfortable, but it is also necessary. Once you have identified the chaos, the next step is to establish order through deliberate action. Order is not something that happens by accident. It is something you create intentionally. Start small. Choose one area of your life to address and focus on bringing structure to it. Perhaps it's organizing your physical space, setting a daily schedule, or establishing clear priorities for your goals. The key is to take manageable steps that build momentum. Small victories lead to larger ones, and over time, the cumulative effect of these efforts is transformative. Structure and routines are powerful tools in the pursuit of order. They provide a framework that helps you navigate the unpredictability of life with greater ease. Routines anchor you, giving your days a sense of purpose and predictability. However, it's important to strike a balance. Too much rigidity can be counterproductive, stifling creativity and adaptability. The goal is not to eliminate chaos entirely, but to create a foundation strong enough to withstand it. Another important aspect of creating order is learning to prioritize. Not all tasks, goals, or responsibilities are equally important. Attempting to address everything at once is a recipe for burnout and frustration. Instead, focus on what truly matters. What are the actions that will have the greatest impact on your well-being, growth, or success? By narrowing your focus, you conserve energy and increase your effectiveness. This prioritization is not about ignoring less critical tasks, but about approaching them with intention and balance. As you create order in your life, it's crucial to remain adaptable. Chaos is not something you can eliminate entirely. It is a constant force that will continue to manifest in new and unexpected ways. The ability to adapt is what allows you to maintain your sense of order even in the face of disruption. This requires flexibility, problem-solving skills, and a willingness to revisit and adjust your strategies as needed. Adaptability is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and resilience. In embracing the chaos, you also cultivate a sense of self-mastery. Each time you confront disorder and impose structure, you strengthen your ability to handle adversity. You build confidence in your capacity to face challenges and create solutions. This confidence is not rooted in the absence of chaos, but in your proven ability to navigate it. Over time, this becomes a defining feature of your character, a quiet assurance that you can handle whatever life throws your way. Creating order is about more than organizing your environment or managing your time. It is about creating a life that aligns with your values, goals, and sense of purpose. It is about transforming chaos into a foundation for growth, and true success is built on a foundation of competence, not merely confidence. While confidence is an important quality, it becomes hollow without the substance of skill and ability to back it up. Competence is the cornerstone of genuine self-assurance, enabling you to navigate challenges, solve problems, and achieve your goals. Unlike confidence, which can sometimes be superficial or fleeting, competence is deeply rooted in effort, knowledge, and experience. To thrive in any area of life, you must prioritize the development of competence over the illusion of confidence. Confidence can often be mistaken for competence, particularly in environments where appearances are highly valued. Someone who appears self-assured may be assumed to have the necessary skills, even if this is not the case. However, this facade rarely holds up under scrutiny. When faced with real challenges, confidence without competence is exposed, leading to mistakes, failures, and loss of credibility. On the other hand, competence naturally fosters a sense of genuine confidence because it is built on the knowledge that you are capable of meeting demands through preparation and effort. Developing competence begins with a commitment to learning. This is not a passive process, but an active, deliberate pursuit of knowledge and skill. Whatever your chosen field or goal, immerse yourself in understanding it thoroughly. Read extensively, seek mentorship, attend training, and engage in hands-on practice. The more deeply you understand a subject or skill, the more competent you become. Competence is not acquired overnight. It is the result of sustained effort and persistence. Accept that mastery takes time and dedicate yourself to the process with patience and determination. Competence also requires humility. Recognizing that you don't know everything is essential for growth. Overconfidence can lead to complacency, while humility keeps you open to new information, feedback, and opportunities for improvement. Approach every situation as a chance to learn, even when you feel confident in your abilities. This mindset not only enhances your competence, but also fosters adaptability and innovation. The most successful individuals are those who continually refine their skills and knowledge, regardless of their level of achievement. One of the challenges of developing competence is that it often involves failure. Mistakes and setbacks are inevitable as you stretch your abilities and push beyond your comfort zone. However, these experiences are not evidence of incompetence. They are essential components of the learning process. Each failure teaches you something valuable, whether it's a gap in your knowledge, a flaw in your approach, or an unexpected obstacle. By embracing failure as a teacher, you accelerate your path to competence and build resilience in the face of difficulty. Competence is also closely tied to discipline. It requires consistent effort and practice, even when progress feels slow or uncertain. Mastery is not achieved through sporadic bursts of enthusiasm, but through steady, deliberate work. Discipline ensures that you show up, put in the time, and push through challenges even when motivation wanes. This consistency is what separates those who develop genuine competence from those who rely solely on surface-level confidence. Another crucial aspect of competence is applying what you learn. Knowledge alone is not enough. It must be translated into action. Theoretical understanding must be paired with practical application to achieve real-world results. Whether you are developing a professional skill, pursuing a creative passion, or working toward a personal goal, practice is where competence takes root. Through application, you not only refine your skills, but also gain the confidence that comes from firsthand experience. Competence also involves a degree of self-awareness. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses allows you to focus your efforts effectively. While it's important to address areas where you lack skill, it's equally valuable to build on your natural talents. By leveraging your strengths, you create a foundation of competence that supports further growth. At the same time, acknowledging your limitations keeps you grounded and motivates you to seek help or additional training when needed. Competence empowers you to face challenges with assurance. It provides a sense of control and capability, even in uncertain or high-pressure situations. Unlike confidence, which can waver under stress, competence remains steady because it is built on tangible evidence of your abilities. When you are competent, you don't need to rely on bravado or posturing. Your skills speak for themselves. By prioritizing competence over superficial confidence, you build a foundation for lasting success. You earn the respect of others through your actions and results, not just your words or demeanor. Most importantly, you gain the inner assurance that comes from knowing you have the tools to handle whatever comes your way. Confidence may open doors, but competence is what keeps them open. Invest in your competence, and confidence will follow naturally, grounded in the unshakable reality of your skill and expertise. Integrity is the cornerstone of character and the foundation upon which trust, respect, and success are built. To speak and act with integrity means aligning your words and actions with your values consistently and authentically, even when it is inconvenient or difficult. It is not simply about adhering to societal norms or meeting external expectations. It is about living in harmony with your core principles. Integrity is a commitment to truth, accountability, and courage, and it is essential for personal and professional growth. Speaking with integrity begins with honesty. Honesty is not just about avoiding lies, but about being truthful in all your communications. This includes being clear about your intentions, transparent in your dealings, and willing to express your thoughts and feelings authentically. It can be tempting to say what others want to hear or to withhold information to avoid conflict, but such behavior undermines trust. When you consistently speak the truth, people come to see you as reliable and trustworthy, someone whose words carry weight and meaning. However, honesty without tact can sometimes do more harm than good. Speaking with integrity also involves being mindful of how your words affect others. It requires balancing truthfulness with empathy, ensuring that your communication is constructive rather than harmful. This means choosing your words carefully, considering the timing and context, and striving to build understanding rather than division. Integrity in speech is not about bluntness or cruelty. It is about finding the courage to say what needs to be said in a way that respects the dignity of others. Integrity in action is equally important. It is not enough to speak truthfully. Your actions must also reflect your values and commitments. Acting with integrity means doing what you say you will do, following through on promises, and holding yourself accountable for your decisions. This consistency between words and actions builds credibility and fosters respect. People trust those whose behavior aligns with their stated principles, and this trust is a powerful foundation for meaningful relationships and opportunities. Acting with integrity also requires courage. There will be times when doing the right thing is neither easy nor popular. You may face pressure to compromise your values for the sake of convenience, gain, or acceptance. In such moments, integrity demands that you stand firm even at personal cost. This steadfastness not only strengthens your character but also sets an example for others, demonstrating that success does not have to come at the expense of ethical principles. Living with integrity also involves owning your mistakes. No one is perfect, and everyone falls short of their ideals at times. When this happens, integrity requires that you acknowledge your errors, take responsibility for the consequences, and make amends where possible. This willingness to be accountable, even when it is uncomfortable, is a mark of true strength and maturity. By addressing your mistakes openly and learning from them, you not only grow as an individual, but also earn the respect of those around you. Consistency is a key element of integrity. It is not enough to act ethically in certain situations or when it is convenient. Integrity must be a guiding principle in all areas of life. This means upholding your values in private as well as in public, in small matters as well as in public, in small matters as well as in significant ones. Integrity is not something you turn on and off based on circumstances. It is a constant commitment to living authentically and ethically. Speaking and acting with integrity also enhances your sense of self-worth. When you align your words and actions with your values, you cultivate a sense of inner harmony and peace. You know that you are living authentically and contributing positively to the world around you. This sense of alignment is deeply fulfilling and provides a strong foundation for resilience in the face of challenges. Integrity is a magnet for opportunities and relationships. People are naturally drawn to those they can trust, those whose actions are consistent with their words. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or community endeavors, integrity fosters connection and collaboration. It creates an environment of respect and mutual understanding where individuals feel safe to share, innovate, and grow. In the long run, integrity is not just a moral choice but a practical one. While dishonesty or unethical behavior may yield short-term gains, it inevitably erodes trust and damages reputations over time. In contrast, living with integrity builds a legacy of reliability, respect, and positive impact. It ensures that your success is not just fleeting or superficial but enduring and meaningful. To speak and act with integrity is to commit to a life of authenticity, accountability, and courage. It is a choice to live in alignment with your values even when the path is difficult. This commitment not only defines your character, but also shapes your relationships, opportunities, and sense of purpose. Integrity is not merely a virtue, it is the essence of a life well lived. Resilience is the ability to adapt, endure, and thrive in the face of challenges and adversity. It is not about avoiding hardship or pretending that difficulties do not exist. Rather, it is about confronting challenges head on and finding ways to emerge stronger. Cultivating resilience is an essential skill for navigating the uncertainties of life and achieving long-term success. It is what enables you to keep moving forward when circumstances are tough, obstacles seem insurmountable, and the path ahead is unclear. Adversity is an inevitable part of life. No one is immune to setbacks, failures, or unforeseen difficulties. However, it is not the presence of adversity that defines you, it is how you respond to it. Resilience begins with acceptance. Instead of resisting or denying the reality of a challenge, resilient individuals acknowledge it fully. Acceptance does not mean resignation, it means recognizing the situation as it is so that you can take meaningful action. This mindset shifts your focus from why is this happening to me to what can I do about it. A key aspect of resilience is the ability to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. While adversity can be painful and disruptive, it also provides valuable lessons and insights. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to develop new skills, strengthen your character, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. This perspective does not minimize the difficulty of adversity, but rather emphasizes its potential for positive transformation. By viewing challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, you empower yourself to move forward with purpose. Resilience also involves cultivating a strong sense of self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to influence and navigate your circumstances. This belief is not rooted in arrogance, but in a recognition of your own resourcefulness and capacity for growth. When you trust in your ability to overcome challenges, you are more likely to take proactive steps, seek solutions, and persevere. Building self-efficacy takes time and experience, but each small success strengthens your confidence and resilience. One of the most important tools for resilience is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans or expectations can quickly become sources of frustration when things don't go as planned. Resilient individuals are flexible, willing to adjust their strategies and approaches in response to changing circumstances. Adaptability does not mean abandoning your goals or values, it means finding new ways to pursue them when the original path is blocked. This willingness to pivot and innovate is what allows you to remain effective even in the face of disruption. Another critical component of resilience is emotional regulation. Adversity often triggers intense emotions such as fear, anger, or sadness. While these emotions are natural and valid, allowing them to overwhelm you can hinder your ability to respond effectively. Resilient individuals practice emotional self-awareness, recognizing and understanding their feelings without letting them dictate their actions. Techniques such as mindfulness, journaling, or speaking with trusted confidants can help you process emotions constructively, maintaining clarity and focus. Resilience is not a solitary endeavor. Building a support network of friends, family, mentors, and colleagues can make a significant difference in how you navigate adversity. These relationships provide not only practical assistance but also emotional encouragement and perspective. Sharing your struggles with others fosters a sense of connection and reminds you that you are not alone. At the same time, helping others through their challenges can further strengthen your own resilience, reinforcing your sense of purpose and interconnectedness. Cultivating resilience also requires maintaining a long-term perspective. When faced with hardship, it's easy to become consumed by the immediate difficulty and lose sight of the bigger picture. Resilient individuals remind themselves that challenges are temporary and that better days lie ahead. This forward-looking mindset fuels perseverance, allowing you to endure present struggles with the knowledge that they are part of a larger journey. Self-care is another vital aspect of resilience. Physical, emotional, and mental well-being are interconnected, and neglecting any one of these areas can undermine your ability to cope with adversity. Prioritize activities that nourish your body, mind, and spirit, whether it's exercise, meditation, creative expression, or time spent in nature. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is essential for maintaining the strength and energy needed to face challenges effectively. Resilience is a skill that grows with practice. Every time you confront and overcome adversity, you strengthen your capacity for resilience. Reflect on your past experiences, recognizing the strategies and resources that helped you persevere. Use these insights to approach future challenges with greater confidence and preparation. Over time, resilience becomes not just a response to adversity, but a defining feature of your character. By cultivating resilience, you develop the ability to face life's challenges with courage and determination. You learn to adapt, grow, and thrive, even in the most difficult circumstances. Resilience is not about avoiding adversity, but about transforming it into a source of strength and growth. It is the key to enduring hardship, achieving success, and building a life of purpose and fulfillment. Building meaningful connections is a cornerstone of personal and professional success. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and the quality of your relationships greatly influences the quality of your life. Meaningful connections provide emotional support, broaden your perspectives, and open doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain inaccessible. They are not merely transactional interactions, but deep and authentic bonds that foster mutual respect, understanding, and growth. Developing such connections requires effort, intentionality, and a willingness to engage with others on a genuine level. To build meaningful connections, you must first approach relationships with authenticity. Pretending to be someone you're not, or putting up a facade to impress others, will ultimately hinder genuine connections. Authenticity involves being true to yourself, sharing your thoughts, feelings, and experiences honestly and without pretense. This does not mean oversharing or disregarding social norms, but rather presenting yourself as you are, with your strengths, vulnerabilities, and aspirations. When you are authentic, you invite others to do the same, creating a foundation for deeper and more meaningful interactions. Active listening is a critical component of meaningful connections. Too often, conversations are dominated by a desire to be heard rather than to understand. To build genuine relationships, focus on truly hearing what the other person is saying. Pay attention not only to their words, but also to their tone, body language, and emotions. Resist the urge to interrupt or plan your response while they are speaking. Instead, ask thoughtful questions that demonstrate your interest and encourage them to share more. This practice of active listening fosters trust and makes others feel valued and respected. Empathy is another essential quality in building meaningful connections. Empathy involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others, even if their experiences differ from your own. It requires stepping into their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. Empathy allows you to connect with others on a deeper emotional level, demonstrating that you care about their experiences and challenges. By practicing empathy, you create an environment of support and understanding that strengthens your relationships. Building meaningful connections also involves a willingness to invest time and effort. Strong relationships do not happen overnight. They require consistent attention and care. This means making time for the people who matter to you, even when life gets busy. Reach out regularly, whether through a phone call, text, or in-person meeting, to show that you value their presence in your life. Small gestures like remembering important dates or offering help when needed go a long way in demonstrating your commitment to the relationship. Mutual respect is a cornerstone of meaningful connections. Every individual brings their own unique experiences, perspectives, and values to a relationship. Respecting these differences, even when you disagree, is essential for maintaining healthy and constructive interactions. Avoid making assumptions or judgments about others, and approach disagreements with an open mind and a willingness to understand. By fostering an atmosphere of respect, you create a safe space for honest communication and collaboration. Trust is another fundamental element of meaningful connections. Trust is built over time through consistent actions and words. To establish trust, be reliable and follow through on your commitments. Be honest and transparent, even when it is difficult. Trust also involves respecting confidentiality and being someone others can depend on in times of need. Once established, trust strengthens the bond between individuals, making the relationship more resilient and enduring. The reciprocity is key to meaningful connections. Relationships thrive when both parties contribute and benefit from the interaction. This does not mean keeping score or expecting equal exchanges at all times, but rather fostering a balance of giving and receiving. Be generous with your time, attention, and support, and be willing to accept the same from others. Healthy relationships are built on mutual care and effort, where both individuals feel valued and appreciated. Meaningful connections also require vulnerability. Sharing your thoughts, fears, and dreams with others allows them to see your true self and fosters a deeper level of intimacy. Vulnerability can be challenging as it involves the risk of rejection or misunderstanding. However, it is also the gateway to authentic relationships. When you are open and honest about who you are, you invite others to do the same, creating a bond based on trust and understanding. Meaningful connections are enriched by shared experiences. Spending time together, whether through work, hobbies, or leisure activities, strengthens the bond between individuals. These shared moments create lasting memories and deepen the sense of connection. Seek out opportunities to collaborate, celebrate, and grow together, and cherish the time you spend with those who matter to you. In building meaningful connections, you create a network of relationships that support, inspire, and uplift you. These connections are not only a source of personal fulfillment, but also a foundation for success and resilience. They remind you that you are not alone in your journey, and that together you can achieve more than you could on your own. By prioritizing authenticity, empathy, trust, and effort, you can cultivate relationships that bring joy, meaning, and strength to your life. Committing to lifelong learning is one of the most empowering decisions you can make for personal growth and success. The world is constantly evolving, and the knowledge and skills that serve you today may not suffice tomorrow. Lifelong learning is not merely about acquiring new information, but about cultivating a mindset of curiosity, adaptability, and continuous improvement. It is a commitment to self-betterment driven by the understanding that there is always more to learn, explore, and achieve. Lifelong learning begins with curiosity, the drive to ask questions, seek answers, and understand the world on a deeper level. Curiosity fuels the desire to explore new ideas, challenge assumptions, and expand your horizons. This mindset turns every experience into an opportunity for growth, whether it's a conversation with a colleague, a book you read, or a problem you encounter. Curiosity keeps your mind active and engaged, motivating you to pursue knowledge for its own sake, not just for immediate rewards. A key aspect of lifelong learning is adaptability. In a world where industries, technologies, and social norms are rapidly changing, the ability to adapt is essential. Lifelong learners embrace change as an opportunity to acquire new skills and perspectives. Instead of fearing the unknown, they view it as an invitation to innovate and evolve. This adaptability allows you to remain relevant and competitive, no matter how the landscape shifts around you. Lifelong learning also requires humility, the recognition that no matter how much, there is always more to discover. This humility keeps you open to new ideas and perspectives, even when they challenge your current beliefs. It enables you to learn from others, whether they are mentors, peers, or even those with opposing viewpoints. Humility also allows you to acknowledge your mistakes and use them as opportunities for growth. By embracing the idea that learning is a lifelong journey rather than a destination, you free yourself from the pressure of needing to know everything and instead focus on continuous progress. Another important element of lifelong learning is deliberate practice. While curiosity and humility provide the motivation to learn, deliberate practice ensures that your efforts translate into meaningful skill development. This involves setting specific goals, breaking them into manageable steps, and dedicating focused time to improving. Deliberate practice is not about repeating what you already know, but about pushing your boundaries and embracing challenges that stretch your abilities. This process of incremental improvement builds competence and confidence over time. Lifelong learning is also enriched by the diversity of experiences. Seek out opportunities to learn from different cultures, disciplines, and environments. Travel, for example, exposes you to new ways of thinking and living, broadening your perspective and enhancing your empathy. Engaging with people from diverse backgrounds provides insights that you might never encounter within your familiar circles. Similarly, exploring new hobbies or interests can spark creativity and teach you skills that complement your professional or personal pursuits.
Technology has made lifelong learning more accessible than ever. Online courses, webinars, podcasts, and digital libraries offer a wealth of resources at your fingertips.
Use these tools to explore subjects that interest you, enhance your professional skills, or delve into areas outside your comfort zone. While formal education is valuable, lifelong learning extends beyond the classroom. It includes self-directed exploration, experiential learning, and informal exchanges of knowledge. Reflection is a vital component of lifelong learning. Taking time to think about what you've learned, how it applies to your life, and what you can do differently moving forward deepens your understanding and reinforces your growth. Journaling, discussing your insights with others, or simply meditating on your experiences can help you internalize lessons and identify areas for further development. Lifelong learning also enhances your resilience. By continually expanding your knowledge and skills, you build a reservoir of resources to draw upon in challenging times. Whether it's learning to navigate a new technology, adapting to an unexpected career shift, or managing a personal setback, your commitment to growth equips you to handle adversity with confidence and creativity. Moreover, lifelong learning fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The pursuit of knowledge is inherently rewarding, offering a sense of accomplishment and excitement as you discover new insights and capabilities. It keeps your mind sharp and engaged, contributing to mental well-being and a richer, more meaningful life. Learning is not just about professional advancement, it's about personal enrichment and the joy of discovery. Lifelong learning sets an example for others. When you demonstrate a commitment to growth, you inspire those around you to do the same. Whether as a parent, mentor, or colleague, your passion for learning can influence others to embrace their own potential and strive for improvement. By committing to lifelong learning, you invest in your most valuable asset, yourself. It is a habit that not only enhances your knowledge and skills, but also cultivates adaptability, resilience, and a sense of purpose. The world is full of opportunities to learn and grow, and by embracing them, you unlock your potential to achieve greater heights and lead a more fulfilling, dynamic life. In the journey of becoming a strong and successful woman, the principles we've explored: knowing your worth, defining your vision, acting with integrity, cultivating resilience, building meaningful connections, and committing to lifelong learning are not merely ideals to aspire to, but practical tools to shape your path. Success is not a destination marked by external validation or fleeting accomplishments. It is a continuous process of growth, grounded in authenticity, courage, and purpose. You possess the power to navigate challenges, transform setbacks into opportunities, and create a life that reflects your unique potential. By knowing your worth, you establish a foundation of self-respect and confidence. By defining your vision, you chart a course for your goals, aligning your actions with a sense of purpose. Integrity becomes your compass, guiding you to make choices that honor your values. Resilience ensures you remain steadfast in the face of adversity, while meaningful connections provide the support and enrichment that elevate your journey. Lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp, your spirit curious, and your capacity for growth unlimited. Success is not about perfection, it is about progress. It is about having the courage to take the first step, the wisdom to learn from every experience, and the determination to keep moving forward. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity to strengthen yourself, each achievement as a milestone of your growth, and each moment as a chance to live authentically and fully. You are capable of greatness, not because of the absence of difficulty, but because of your ability to rise above it with strength, wisdom, and grace. In this ever-changing world, let your inner strength, vision, and character be your anchor. The path may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Success is not something you chase, it is something you build step by step with intention, resilience, and heart. As you walk this path, remember that your power lies within you and the possibilities are limitless. You are a strong woman, and your guide to success is the unwavering belief in yourself and your capacity to create a life of meaning, achievement, and fulfillment. The world awaits your unique light. Shine it boldly.